Russ. Nice to see so many of you in the chat already to start off, which is great. There we go, perfect. Again, guys, just please chat amongst yourselves exactly as you are doing. I did see somebody, I'm trying to catch up. I did see that somebody put the 3 million and something mean. The 3 million and something was I checked my views this morning and I'd gone over 3 million views. So I thought, well, I might as well make a little something of it anyway. So yeah, that's what the 3,000,006, I think, whatever it was. That's exactly what it was. So there you go. And I've started on my apple and blackcurrant already as well. Right. So how are we all then? So obviously the main purpose of this is, well, actually there's no main purpose. I'm not going to lie. I love doing it. I think they're great. It's a great way to chat to everybody like we do. And KBU stuff for sale is 6 figs for 20. Everybody's all right, which is good. And as I say, I've really started enjoying doing these. I think I'm going to do. I used the Hasbro Pulse streams as a bit of not an excuse. Asterian is in. Nice to have you on, buddy. Nice to see you, Lionel. What was I going to say? Yeah, so we started doing the Hasbro Pulse was the main one. Oh, Brandon's in as well. So yeah, that was the main reason. Obviously jumping in doing the watch along, but I enjoy doing these. And of course, the other main reason is for you guys with these circles next to your name. I've got, of course, that lined up for a bit. Tyler's in as well. Wow, Tyler, nice to have you on here as well, pal. I haven't seen or spoke to you really much yet. Hope you're doing really well. I want to speak to everybody as well. Oh, Got Bot's channel. You see, I don't get a chance to do Got Bot because he does Thursday, doesn't he? And I work till 9 p.m. in the UK on Thursday, so I always miss him. Always miss it. But everything that I've seen him do, yeah, he looks. As I say, he's a nice guy. Getting too many, mate. I know the feeling. It's horrible when you get too many because it's like, right, what do you do? Where do you put them all? I've just, as I say, started storage bins and all stuff like that. So I think it's only fair that we talk about, obviously, what's happened on, what's I going to say, just happened all week. We've had a really good week. Did everybody get their swoop? Did everybody get their swoop pre-ordered? Because obviously, can you read it, please? Swapticon on TF2000. Can you read it? What's Swapticon? What's that mean? I don't know. What's it mean? What does he mean, Swapticon? Pete is in and he's changed his badge again. What have we got this time, Pete? What have we got this time? I can't tell what your badge is. I'm trying to see it. What up, guys? I got my swoop at Pulses. Everybody got their swoops. Airwolf. Perfect. I can't go on. I'm doing a chat, pal. Go on TFW 2005. I would love to, but obviously everybody in the chat's more important than that at the moment. If anybody, you can tell me what it is in the chat. If you want, I can read it. I can read it. I was going to say, I've noticed on BMAC's thing that he said just to, obviously they realise that some of them have sold out and they're going to deal with it. If I look at this, right, there we go. It's just not very bright in this room, is it? Squidopus, nice to have you on here as well. I'm not going to be able to keep up with this. Yes, I do, but I'm talking. And I need this to have a look at the chat. What's he talking about? What's happened on TFW 2005, guys? Does anybody know? Is it worth looking at? Let's have a quick look then. But this is going to, if this crashes it now, you can blame Gabriel. Gabriel's asking me to do this. So if it crashes, it's all his fault. And I'm checking it now. Swapticons. Oh, okay. Very good. Princeton has jumped in. Wow. What is this? Yeah, what a great milestone. Subscribe. No, it's not subscribers. I wish it was, Adrian. I wish it was 3 million subscribers. It is just, what's the word I'm after? It's just views at the moment. 3 million subscribers would be insane. It's 3 million views. But to be fair, I'm still quite a small channel, so I'm still quite proud of that, to be fair. That's Gabriel, I'm gonna have to do a video on that afterwards, mate. Thank you for letting me know, but I don't know what the Swapticons are. I'm presuming that it's going to be that you can change the limbs around. I don't know. We'll have to find out, won't we? But yeah, that does look really interesting. There you go. Everybody's jumped there. Princeton's jumped in. I'm trying to keep up with the chat. There's quite a few there straight off, which is good. What else was I going to say? Yeah, so for people who missed out on Swoop, BMac has put like a little note on his Instagram that we are aware and they're going to deal with it. So I think that's probably the main reason as well that they've put it back. We're almost on the seas. Yes, literally. There's only there's one character left, but there's two versions of the seas. Sorry, two versions of the character. So the last B is Buzzor. Thanks, buddy. 3 million views. What an outrage it should be. I really appreciate that. Thank you, guys. But I was just about to say that realistically, I'm what 4 years in now. Um, and it's still fun. It's still good. Most importantly, I still love doing this. As I say, even when I'm knackered at night, even when I'm tired from the kids, even when I'm busy at work, I'll do videos just to keep it going. So it seems to be growing. It is going up right now. Yeah, Buzzor's the last one. There's two versions of Buzzor. There's the standard Hasbro one, and there's the Takara version. The Takara version had a molding defect. Yeah, that's it. It is fun, Lauren. It genuinely is fun. So I feel sorry for people. Funny enough, I feel sorry for people. I was listening to something today on YouTube. Pure fluke ended up on it saying they didn't enjoy it anymore, and I was like, I don't understand why you do it, because it's solely, unless it's their full-time job, obviously. What are we talking about now? We're talking about Buzzle. I don't know which one we're talking about, but yeah, the Takara one's got the raised bit on the head, which you'll see in the video anyway. Um, as I say, the problem with the A to Z is there's just too many versions now. I've deliberately not gone with Mexican and Sage and all that sort of stuff. I've just gone with the main run. But obviously, as you saw with Brawl and the European one, same as the Constructicons, they released them yellow in Europe in 1990 as well. And pretty much all the combiner limbs, some of them had metal chests or metal parts, and then obviously they all had the plastic parts. So I was thinking about integrating them in it, but rather than give them their own day, just slot them in. So one morning you might wake up and there might be two. And the reason there'll be two is because exactly that. I'm just going to integrate them in, but keep a different sort of, still keep a different one coming up every day, which yeah, it's fun. As I say, enjoy it. And thanks to Brandon who's in the chat, I now know how I can manipulate the playlist without having to just to delete them all and put them back in. That took me ages. I think I need to, in all seriousness as well, not look at this like as in look at it really super seriously. I think I perhaps do need to look at maybe a bit more better equipment, maybe a Mac, who knows. I'll have a look. But as I say, this seems to work for now. The most important thing is you guys, and you guys are all there chatting away. I mean, I picked up the iPad, I couldn't believe it. I mean, how much chat had gone on until it. The Swapticons, I've just read it thanks to Gabriel. It looks like it's going to be a new toy line, and I don't know too much about it. As I say, I've just I've just caught up. It says here, I'll read to you what it says. JT Prime 17 has dropped us a new update today, new upcoming gimmick line called Swapticons. But what's interesting is, oh right, so it looks like you can change them all. What's the best Diaclone deco that didn't get a trans? That's a great question, Squidopus. I think, what's the word I'm after? I wonder if yes, by the sounds of it, it's proper gimmicks. It sounds like they're going to be two figures that you can mix and match by the sounds of it. I'll read it and I'll do another little mini video on it once I've finished the live here. That question was brilliant. Diaclone deco. So funnily enough, I started a new thing last night. Again, another shorts. Just called it Mold Mates, and obviously I put all of the Ultra Magnus' Star Convoy. John, when am I getting the Diaclone Convoy? Not yet. Dave, nice to have you on here as well, buddy. What was I saying? The Diaclone, to be fair, the one that's, I don't want to say Yellow Trailbreaker, but we do need a Yellow Trailbreaker because we've got the Hoist mold and it'd just make a complete rainbow. But I think, and I'll get shot for saying this because there's too many versions of it anyway, but some of the, I just boxed up New Age Sludge, to be fair. I do, I've been, he's boxed up. Some fun of it is the Dinobots, like the blue face slag. I think's brilliant. RJ is in the house. He's just jumped in, which is good. Everybody's jumping in and out. The numbers are going nuts at the moment. For Diaclone colours, yeah. And we've had the black Ironhide. I can't think. We sort of had a blue streak as well, didn't we? Oh, the Teenage Mutant Transformers July release. I may get it for myself. Do you know what? I think they nailed the Turtles thing. I think the fact that you can interchange all of the heads or the bandanas, shall we say, is the perfect gimmick, because then You haven't got to buy all four if you don't want to. If you people want to buy four, by all means, of course they can. But I love the fact that it's universal and you can use, you can do that. You can, well, if you want it, you can mix and match, can't you? So you can have Guzzies in. You could have, yeah, Shattered Glass Ultra Magnus has been on clearance in the UK for ages. It went to, we need a shredder now. I wonder if it's going to be a gimmick. That could be a good point, Princeton. Did it? I'd love to get the Diaclone thingy, but as everybody keeps saying, that's, you've just put it there. You just nailed it. It's the money, isn't it? Diaclone Convoy now doesn't go for cheap, not at all. I agree with what you just said there, Brandon. I'm falling behind. See, this is why I need to keep this. I need to keep it right in front of me so I can see what's going on. Yeah, Lawrence Goldenstar, unfortunately, buddy, and I'm sure the UK guys here will back me up here. What was the name of that shop? Did it go to Toy? What was the outlet shop that all them shiny, all the Ultra Magnuses for 20 quid went to? Can anybody remember? Who's in the chat? Is it called Toy Bar? What's it? No, that's off Toy Story 2. Can't think anyhow, but they've all been on clearance in here for ages. Diaclone really must be making sales by the price cuts. Me, I've given it a try. Diaclones, but it wasn't Bargain Max. It was Toy something. I'm sure it was Toy something. It could be Toy Bargain. Could be that one. I'm not too sure, but somebody was thinking in the chat that they couldn't believe that it was cheap. Maybe it's that one. It must be that, RJ. Is that where they were? I know that obviously one of the guys in the other chat we talked to is huge. A huge fan of Ultra Magnus. It's not. This is what I don't. This is what's really interesting, and this is why I like doing these chats as well, because what sells really well in one country doesn't in another, and that completely baffles me. The Cosmos was obviously an issue, not to do with the sales, to the fact they hadn't made enough. Yes, we're all going to be there. Guzzy Bayverse is probably going to be on my store for most of the day. Like the things that shelf warm over here, Snarl is still shelf warming. There's no more fan streams in ages, Gabriel. We've got to wait some time. I don't know when they're going to be doing some next ones. Yes, Studio Series Snarl is sitting on. He's on clearance, which is crazy because that's one of the best figures I think they released last year. I would love to go and see just a bit of a trek. Tyler, I drove next week. G2 is going to start. I drove all the way to the Space Bridge in a day, and it took 4 hours to get there and 4 hours to get back. So BMAX says in this month. Okay. I don't know, mate. I'll just keep an eye for everybody else to be saying it. Last few weeks, finally got a new car. I pick it up tomorrow. Make sure you get it insured, Brandon. Make sure you get it insured. Yeah, there's quite a few going to be meeting at the NEC. I might. I don't know if I can do it. I won't be able to do a live because I'm going to be too busy, but I'll do my very best again to get as many videos as possible. I have it, Peter. I'm going to message you tomorrow. And then you can drop me, or you can do it once you finish this if you want, or while you're doing this. Drop me a note of, let me think. What was I saying? Drop me a message with your number plate of your car, and with your number of your car, and I will. What's the word I'm after? I'll leave it at the gatehouse for you, like I did last time. I think that's what I did last time. But we've got 4 tables, so wow, Magnum's jumped in. There you go. Talk of the devil. There's somebody else who's going to be there with us, which is going to be fun. Oh no, I've just knocked over some primes. Yeah, you and your fembot. Guzzy loves them. I think it's just the standard missile he's just said, isn't he? Yes, it is free, but Pete's doing the store with me, Guzzy. Pete's doing one of the tables. I've got to take that booking for him as well. So that's what he's referring to. He's not referring to just standard parking. We're going to be there at some silly o'clock. Any Legends bots? Am I going to be selling any Legends? I don't think so. You have them all. Between you and... I've got some third-party Masterpiece. Between yourself and Adam... Maybe soon, you never said, mate. I need to get over to the States at some point as well. Between RJ and Adam, you have all my Legends. You guys love them. I've got yours. I've still got to send you this, funnily enough, actually. Pally's here. Ken, how dare you interrupt me watching your Starscream video? Brilliant, Ken. Yeah, I've got that. To send to RJ. Oh, but he's got the pink one. Guzzy, you need to check the Japanese, and I tell this to everybody on here because Guzzy's what he's saying to Brandon in the chat is that he's looking for one of the what's the word I'm after? Can't think. One of the basically, it's a Japanese exclusive figure. So of course, don't try and get it from the UK. Try and get it. Thanks, got it, Pete. Perfect. I'll send you that. I'll leave it at the gatehouse for you. To use the Japanese auction sites, they are the best because then it's, yeah, sometimes you pay an import fee, but you're buying it direct from the seller over there, so it's always way cheaper. But yes, there's going to be loads of stuff going on this weekend. Look on Zen. I've never heard of Zen Market. Um, but he's okay. I think Joust is the best, to be fair. Joust is the one that I find the most stuff on. I think Magnum might agree, who's in the chat. For those of you who are wondering what we're talking about, they don't have an eBay in Japan. Um, it's called Joust, which is an abbreviation for Japanese Auction Center. And it runs exactly the same as eBay. In fact, it runs better than eBay because it only lets you bid on things that that you put money in. Sorry, excuse me. Oh dear. What was I saying? I'm great. Someone's just Shori, I think, she just said hello. Shori, nice to see you on here as well. But yeah, so you can get. What was I saying? It's good because you can't. Sometimes there's nothing more annoying for me than winning, or I'm bidding on eBay and I've been outbid, and then it gets relisted the week after or whatever. And that's probably because somebody's trying to, shill bid it or build up the price or whatever. Well, if they did that on Joust, then the person who bid on it would have to pay for it. So it stops them. There's none of this, can I cancel a bid? There's none of this, retract a bid. It's like you put your bid and that's it. It's like pretty much legally binding. They don't let you take the bids off. And as I said, you've got to physically have the funds ready to pay straight away. So I prefer it for that reason because it helps you control your spending, because if you've got a limit, and you can't go above it, but if you get outbid, you get outbid. You've then got to put some money in yourself if you want to then rebid on it. Whereas if you don't want to do that, then it's obviously, so that's how I did with my stuff. I'll give myself a limit. That's it. I just give myself, if there's a figure that I want and I won't pay more than, if I get outbid, I get outbid. If I get it for less, then it's a bonus. But yeah, for the Japanese stuff and anything rare, anything like that, like e-hobby, definitely check out Joust for that reason. It's really good. I think it's even better if you live in America because the import costs are much less. Oh, I just saw it on Card G2 Translation Sparks over Toy Show. They were asking. That's really high. That's really high, Ken. That really is. I can't think which one the Spark Stalker is. Vince Amaro. Hello, Vincent. Sorry. Nice to have you on here as well, buddy. I can't think. I sold one a couple of years ago for about $80 to somebody. They don't really bring new Transformers figures from the good years, but in Japan you can find exactly, Gabriel. I mean, I don't know if you use them sites. Yeah, loads of people are onto it as well, but it still works out cheaper, doesn't it? You can call me Vic. Oh, that's great. Thanks, buddy. That makes it easier. And to everybody else in the chat. Oh, wow, that's gone too fast. I need to keep up on this. Where are we? You're looking forward to Sunday, me and Megan. You've got no need to be nervous. Just come and say hello, Shorty. It'd be nice to see you all. Right, sorry, it's going way too fast. Irish teacher, I have my Transformers. Oh my, sorry, my Bob Budiansky of 3D printers. Mr. J, that's incredibly kind of you. I mean, yeah, if you want, have you got Instagram, Mr. J? In fact, I can send you my email or something in a minute anyway, and you can send, and we can chat there. Master Hammy Takara figures. What do you mean? Is that do you mean Generation 1 or do you mean overall? Because there's loads. I'm trying to keep up on here, which is good. I'm really pleased that you've jumped in, Mr. J. It's nice to actually have a lot of the channel members in on the chat, which you pretty much all are. And I'm going to do the draw in a second anyway as well. So for all you all. Right, Princeton, the best one to use, it's called Joust. Let me type it into here. Let's see if it works. If I can type in a direct link, www.joust. Is it .jp? Joust.jp. Let's see if this works. If the JP doesn't work, it's Joust. I'll keep you safe, surely, when starts getting Larry. That's not right. It's supposed to say Joust. Apologies, Princeton. It's supposed to say this. JA. If you just search for Jouse into your search engine, it'll find it straight away. It's really interesting. It's really easy to understand. There's a translate button on absolutely everything. So yeah, so you can see everything. But one thing to be aware of, and this again applies to you guys, you can get bargains because, and again, Magnum, who's in the what? Oh yeah, a bit very. I know, gutted. I was going to mention him in the next thing that I did. Yeah, you can convert, you can translate it to English, no problem whatsoever. It is in English, but when you look at the listings, you can translate it. But what you need to be aware of, guys, and this is for all of you, this is a tip if you're going to use the Japanese auction sites. If you've got a figure that's been opened, and it could be mint inside, it could be unused contents, and anybody who's in the chat now and who's brought from Japanese sites will completely back me up with this. What was I saying? They're all talking. They will list it as junk because it's been opened on pre-order right now. Oh, there you go. I have a few of the G2TF comics myself, so yes, I'll start doing them. So yeah, be aware of that. I've brought numerous figures in great shape, with the box just being open and it says junk. So that's because maybe it's lost in translation or whatever it is, but because it's opened, of course, they can't class it as new. But yeah, they just list it as junk, which is nuts. And if Magnum's still in the chat, hopefully he'll put his tuppence in as well. Have you checked out Smith's new stock yet? No, I haven't had a chance to get anywhere near the town centre. Tomorrow, hopefully, I will do. Um, yeah, it's true. There you go. He's put that in. Grabbed another retro sound wave. I'm pleased you got one of them. I'm still waiting for Robot Recruits to get ours in. As soon as Robot Recruits gets it in, I will have it. It's pretty good. Are those comics good? Which comics, Darren? There's loads of good comics. I'm just getting into them, as I say, to be fair. They are SS. You've got, okay, the Megatron Studio Series. Was it 109, the concept one? Which is good. Princeton, did that thing work for you? Let me know if it did. If you need a tutorial on it, let me know. I can help you out on Facebook with that. You can use our tables as a base. The Pro Twins. Oh my days. Here we go. This is crazy. Well, to be fair, Tyler, they're so far in front. I don't think there's any more to say, is there? There's loads more in front. Man, this is fast. It is. It's going fast, isn't it? Oh, this comic's good. The Pro Twins, not much new fun things. The Pro Twins, yes. One was the last thing I saw on the shelf. This is good though, as you say. You guys can you can slow it down, go up and down, check it all. The Bumblebee Megatron is brilliant. I've got a couple of transformation processes I need to upload it. How do you properly at someone on this chat? I'm going to definitely pre-order. Oh, is that the Proteins? Unless you want Blitzwing it. I've pre-ordered the Bumblebee movie Shockwave. If that's the one that you're on about, I've definitely done that, and I will as soon as it's available. In fact, no, it was Grim. Which one was the one that was on Hasbro Pulse? The comic book one. It was Shockwave, wasn't it? I've pre-ordered that as well. Because you did it, you love it. Thank you. Still don't know how to get access to the place or how you pay for tickets. What's that for? Surely I'll just pay on the door, mate, if you want. But yeah, as I said, there's going to be loads of us meeting up there now, which is great. Yeah, Comic Shockwave, he's going to be great. I've ordered both, and I've ordered the Bumblebee one. Nemesis down to 130. I'm still waiting. I still haven't got Nemesis yet. I'm still waiting for her to drop even less than that because she's bound to. And to be honest, I don't know where I'd put her. I keep saying, and I will get around to taking this out. This is all going to go, unfortunately, because it's just a mess. There's too many figures on there. There's no space. I can't get into this part here. Maybe I'll stick her on there. Is it cash? It's both, to be fair, Shuri. Some of the Legacy United Wave one are being discounted. Clearly, they've been shelved. Yeah, it's both. Whatever. A lot of people take PayPal there as well. It's not released yet, buddy. It's going to be. It's not released yet. We've seen it. We know it's coming, but we don't know when. The good thing about it is it's got 3 swords with it, so that can go around to all of your other Dinobots as well. I'm interested to find out how many they're going to do with them, because obviously Takara did it 20 years ago. I was explaining to people in the chat the Takara book collection is exactly what they did. Yeah, surely if you're driving, if you're heading anywhere near the NEC, as soon as you get towards the NEC complex, because obviously it's loads of different buildings, loads of different units, there's like I suppose a board and it'll say Toy Fair and it'll say what hall it is, because there'll be other things going on, there'll be other exhibitions, and there'll be other things going on as well. So you just look for it and head there, and you'll be quite, I imagine, to be fair, and don't let it worry you at all, but it will be quite busy. So you'll see some people, you'll probably jump in the queue, and before you know it, you'll be chatting with people you've never chatted with before, because you're all there for the same reason. That's what I really like doing them. Am I going to do a transform? I did one not so long ago, Pro Twins. It wasn't, when was it? I was saying that, it was probably about a year ago now. The problem is this room's constantly changing, and again, I still need to do some sorting, because I mean, I'll show you a little bit of this. It's embarrassing. I need to sort that out. Look, they've just all fallen over. They've been all knocked over. Same as these. Look at this. If you remember, I unboxed them about 2 months ago, and I've still done nothing with them. Yeah. TF Con Toronto coming soon. Hopefully, be able to get a lot of pre-orders come out then. And they'll do it. Will they do a thing on there? I think they'll do. What's it called? You managed to get it. Brilliant, Lawrence Golden Star. Fantastic. Who was messaging me? It was Demonsef, who's not in the chat yet, and he wanted my opinion on I think it was about a wheeljack redoing the shop. Honestly, it's not that it's just knocked over. It's because I keep what's the word on it? I keep taking figures out of it, because at the moment, obviously, I've just done a review of him, so I had to take him out of one of their. When I did the review of Legacy Windblade, I had to take her out of the Thrilling 30, so it's there's too many, and at the rapid rate that they're releasing them this year is insane. There's no way we're going to be able to get. It's insane. I mean, and it just keeps going with the brackets. What's with the brackets? I don't know what we're talking about now. I'll never keep up. I'm going to sell one of these now, because they work. Does that still work? I'm going to take one of these to the NEC, because I've got a couple of them, and it lights up. And I only bought it for Darkwing. That would be brilliant, but what would you think they'd do? It'd have to be a beast, wouldn't it? It'd have to be a monster. Or maybe they could do Jill as a pretender. That could be cool. I haven't played that game in years, so I don't really... I played the first and the second one to death. I mean, I'm talking, I played the first one to the point where... oh, we get in a car. Let's quickly read that. Yes, I will do. I don't know how much more. You're one of the best Transformers per review of the platform. Thanks for no problem, Pro Twins. I really appreciate that. As I say, it's great that you think that, and it's great that you're here chatting with us all. And that's what I do it for. I do it for. I don't know if it's going to be Trax Retool. I had a sneaking suspicion it was going to be Sideswipe again, because they just keep using Sideswipe. Darren, I'm going to have to start deleting it, because I don't know how much more polite. I mean, even Pete jumped in and don't put the name in the comments. He actually commented on himself. But I don't want to upset anybody. I don't want to upset anybody. But he does it all the time. We all know who it is. And maybe if he's watching this, please, I always say don't put it down in the comments, because I want it to be a game. But he does it every week. Every week. I missed out on the Origins wheels out pre-orders now. I'm on the Lons. Princeton, with regards to that was who I was talking to Demonsef with. In demand in the UK, he's reduced already, and I hate saying that, because I know people want him. What I'm reviewing next is that. I'm so far behind, guys. I've got boxes of figures all starting to pile up, and I need to get around to doing them. I've still got Kang Toy Snarl on the floor here as well, waiting to do around with that. But yeah, this will be hopefully done tomorrow. But I'm really struggling perhaps to get what's the word? Oh, I was going to tell you about Resident Evil. Let me come back to that in a minute, because I used to be a real geek on computer games, and I'll tell you about that in a second. So in demand toys in the UK, yeah, that came out ages ago, Vic. It came out at the beginning of the year. Oh, what was I talking about? In demand stores has got him reduced for £27, and you can get it shipped to the US, I think, for $17 directly from that store. So maybe that's going to make it cheaper for you. What is your single rarest, most expensive item in your collection? That is, that's really tough to answer because it depends on depends on your location. But with regards to rarity and value, probably a couple of the Japanese ones or my AFA 85 Seal Gold Prime. Not really wind charger. We're just literally chatting away. They're all chatting amongst themselves. Um, and I was going to yeah, Sandstorm's cover, and I was going to embarrass myself with how geeky I used to be on computer games. So, for those of you who don't remember the first Resident Evil, if you did the whole game in 2 hours without doing a save, it gave you a rocket launcher, and I could do that. I could go on the game and still do it. Literally, go on it. And I did it not so long ago again, just because I still remembered it. Kang toys are impressive, just have to loosen noise with some oil. Yeah, I've still got to get around to doing it. I've got the Snarl figure here, and I've still got the other two. But the problem with the two Predacons is that there's two in one, so there's four of them. Because they've got the feet. So you got Rairu and Desaru, whatever they're called anyhow. Russiru and Daryu, who are the feet. So I've got them. So I've got four Kang toys to do. I've got this guy to do. Wave 2 of Legacy to do. Too much, too much. If I took like a week off my real work, I'd still wouldn't be able to keep up. Yeah, they probably could, couldn't they? I know someone else asked me another question. Someone asked me about, I think again, if it was directed at me, I think everybody knows that my favourite Transformer is, of course, Scorponok. The G1 though, the Beast Wars, whatever, it's all right, but it's not even a patch. In fact, it's not even up to the knees in of the original G1 for me. There's loads going on here. I'm trying to keep up with it all. I want to know if Princeton's managed to get that thing that has Wheeljack come out in Smiths. He will never come out in Smiths, mate. He is a Target exclusive in the US only, unless you pick him up on Pulse or in-demand stores in the UK. So please don't wait for it to appear in Smiths. You will never see him. Never, never, never. So get it pre-ordered if you want it. Otherwise, yeah, you won't see it. You won't see it at all. I got all the secrets in those games. Took me a while. I used to be nuts. I wasted the entirety of summer 1996 playing it. Possibly still don't Wheeljack. No, Beast Wars Pro Maxical. Do Beast Wars Fade Maximal Varnox Predacon Waspinate. I'm very tempted to pick up Cybertron Starscream. Which one is that? Is that the? I can help. There's Pro Twins. Go to In Demand. There you go. Tyler, he's still there. I'm always bigging up them. Yeah, go and have a look at In Demand. They've got some crazy sales stuff on as well, to be honest. That's another place I'd like to go to, but it's 4 hours away, and I was supposed to go one weekend and then just didn't make it. I don't know what Smith's equivalent would be. Oh, the one I've just reviewed, Guzzy. That one's brilliant. That Legacy United Starscream. Where have I put him? I don't know where I've put her. This one. This one. What do I think of Shotgun Tyrant? This one. This one. This one. It's a good figure. It's a very, very good figure. Really good figure. You'll be able to get that at NEC because they'll have Geeks Den there, and they have them there as well. Why is it bringing up adverts on this? Play mode's a bit flawed, but nice bot mode. I don't know if they'll do the Dinobots. Perfect. Get it quick, Pro Twins. Get it quick before it goes. I can see that figure selling silly money in the next couple of months. When everybody gets the full FOMO and realise that it isn't coming out or it isn't anywhere where they want it to be. I just think, I think it proves, and I think you guys in the chat are proving it as well. You know, we're all of a certain age now where they're aimed at us. They're not aimed at the kids anymore. That Origins Wheeljack is, you know, if I show it, to be fair, that's a fib. I was going to say if I showed it my son, he wouldn't know what it was, but he was because he's my son. If you showed it anybody else who's 8 or 9, they wouldn't have a clue. I put it Starscream out of stock. I could wait for a copy from Amazon. There you go. But I think you guys know what I'm saying. If you showed that Wheeljack figure to your average 7, 8-year-old kid, they wouldn't have a clue. But like obviously to however many millions of adults in their 30s above, There's nothing been on Reactivate. That's a really good point. I was just about to pick up the Reactivate star screen by accident. Um, so exactly, this is what I mean, Jeremy. We've all been waiting for this for so long. Aimed at fans that grew up watching. It's got to be. I was saying earlier, most kids don't bother with physical toys after 6-year-old these days. Hasbro knows they don't. Yeah, completely are. Or 50s like Darren. Yeah, Darren, as I say, there's a few of us in here. I don't know which one you saw, mate. There's one. There's a few. There's a few videos up. The newest one is in the white bookcases, so that's the newest one. But it's Warren. See, Warren's 50 as well. Warren's 50 as well. Warren's got. I don't know if I should sell my Missing Link Prime, because even though I like it a lot, I think Core Prime. Missing Link Prime's one of my figure of the year. Absolute, easily one of the best figures of the year. Only 26. It is. It's so good. See, everybody's getting their ages in again. I just think it's brilliant. And again, hopefully there's even more. I think lots of people end up having big collections though now, because we do, with something that you find cool. You asked that, sorry, yes. What do I think is cool but others might not? I do. Give me 2 seconds. It's going too fast. Transformers, GoBots. What do I think's cool? What do I think's cool? I'm trying to think of something that, I don't know. Does people think Arnie films are cool? I love Arnie films, old films like that. I think I'm one of these people though that likes pretty much all the cult films, like Goonies. I think is really good. I'd like to hope that everybody else likes the films like the Goonies and not just me, because it's just, again, it just reminds me of being a kid. But I don't think there's anything specific that I think, oh, that's cool. And I don't think anybody else would. Although, again, we don't know in this world. Everybody's got these massive differentials, aren't they? Saturday morning cartoon. Yeah, exactly. Saturday morning cartoons were amazing. But that's, I can't think. Bond's okay, you see. Midnight Mantis, I've got to confess, with Bond, one of my mates growing up was mental on him. Absolutely mental. And yeah, Airwolf's cool. I preferred the Fall Guy. What are your favourite figures from the whole bunch? Right, okay. Ghostbusters first movie's amazing. I hate the Goonies. What? Who said they hate the Goonies? There you go. 80s, yeah. It's going too fast. What was I saying? I like the Fall Guy. I like Street Hawk. Obviously A-Team. All that sort of stuff. Bond, that's it. The Daniel Craig ones are pretty cool. The Pierce Brosnan ones are okay. And then before them, I just couldn't really get into them. I think that's Gabriel there. I think he's just jumped in. Soundshwave. Good morning. Crackle has jumped in as well. Space Jam is cool. I'll bring you. Perfect. I've got so much stuff for you, Brandon. We need to sort out a box ready for you. Escape from New York. Is in that the one with Kurt Russell? That one. Because I saw that at the cinema. I did see that at the Sun. I did see that in yeah, I saw that at the cinema. If it's the, is it Kurt Russell, Escape from LA? Because here I got the odd toy when I wish I got the same with Superior Blaster appear. Escape from, yeah, that's it. I saw that at the cinema. Princeton. Oh, perfect. It's Joe's site. Let me give you Princeton. There we go. Let me show you it. Jouse. Jauce. Because I'm always on it. Kurt Russell, that's it. I've watched it. Right, here you go, buddy. Oh, it's .com, my friend. I've got it wrong. It is .com. So this is, that's what it looks like. This is for Princeton. There you go. If you go on there, that's your Jouse. That's your Japanese site. And then you'll see register, you log on it, and you can go to Transformers. I might as well just show you a few things. But yeah, you can have a load. I ordered from In Demand. You did it. Oh, you went and got it, Gabriel. That's great. I think Space Jam is what subconsciously saw my love for sneakers. So obviously when you type in Transformers, you get all actual Transformers. So make sure you scroll down to the bottom where you can click Toys and Games. And you know, here we go. Perfect. He's got it. That's good. But there you go. You know, just as a straight off, you can see. What's this? Just literally on the very first page, There's your vintage Super Gin Rye. Sorry, God Gin Rye. Vintage, there you go, first page. You can click toys on the left. Yeah, that's it. I was telling them that as well. But it's super easy to use. You might just need a little bit of time to go through it all, etc. At the bottom, it's got like special buttons as well where you can click and go to what's the word I'm after? Like it'll have like a separate box for Grand Maximus riding and all that sort of stuff. It's got 4 days left and it's for 3,200 yen. So you do need a currency converter. Everything's in yen. Everything will always be in yen. Soundwave loves Soundwave. But I'm going to get off that now and I'm going to talk to you. Right, how long have we been going? In 20 minutes time, it is going to be time for the Wheel of Names. So I'll be doing that in a second. I'm going back to all the chats, see if I can keep up with it all. It's the problem with that is, yeah, it's got to be the original Knight Rider. I didn't even know there was a Team Knight Rider. I've been waiting to find an original Sound Blaster. Yeah, you'll find one there, definitely. Now I want to buy real Transformers. What do you mean you want to buy real ones? Do you buy normally KOs or something? I don't know what you mean by real ones. What do you mean G1 ones and not the newer ones? There's too many. With Joe's, you have to add funds. Yep, that's it. You need to account for the charges, but have you ever wanted to own an animation cell? Do you know what, Windcharge? That's a good question. I've looked into them a few times. And I think obviously, yeah, definitely I would love to, but all the ones that I could probably afford would just be an arm. So it wouldn't be very good. If it was something that was like, you know, like a really good one, then maybe, yeah. But I think that's another slippery slope to go down as well. Takara Legends. Oh, yeah, I know which one that is. God, you know. There's supposed to be a new Golden Girls. Get out. No way. They can't replace Blanche and all them lot. Transformers related or no? Yeah, it'd have to be Transformers related, I think. To be fair, I've got some, when they did them years and years ago, when they used to get the DVD box sets and like get them in a steel box with a bit of a film cell. I think I've got a couple, like maybe some of the Batman films, and a few other things. Brave, I've never got into Transformers Brave. I've still not seen it. Do you know what I'm really worried about, Windcharger? I think MP Super Junior, right? Yeah, I completely think it looks great, Gabriel. I agree with you totally. My worry is if I got into it, I'd probably start to buy them all because I love obviously the Japanese molds. I know they use Sky Gary. I know they use Deathsaurus. I know they used obviously Brave Maximus. And then I'm looking around here now and I'm thinking I just can't do anything with it all. So that's one of the main reasons why I've just not had a chance to get into it. Guys, who bought the last, you know, I've got that as well, Pro Twins, it's brilliant. Home Improvement, that was funny. Russ, you'd love the Brave Twins. I know I would, Pete, that's what I'm scared of. Oh, is he? Brave Maximus's car robots. Just saw Liam Neeson is going to reboot, didn't he? Behave. Naked, they couldn't get away with that nowadays. Naked Gun is so funny. The second Naked Gun's one up. Yeah, maybe that's what I like and I think it's cool and people don't. Naked Gun 2, when he's doing that thing trying to escape and all them things are falling on Dr. Meinheimer's head and they didn't know who did it. The band Imure did a song and the way Windcharger Brave excels from Brave Midnight Game were great, others not so. I don't really know. As I say, it's too much of a slippery. I nearly was buying, and at the moment everybody keeps sending me private messages offering me loads of Beast Wars Neo figures because obviously Magmatron and everything's coming out. Mia Person's jumped on as well. Perfect. Why do they have to reboot everything? I don't know, Pete. I don't know. To make money, obviously. How dare you disrespect my brave command tag? See, there you go. I don't even know what that looks like. But Fungboy obviously is not a fan of it. Fungboy's not a fan. There's too many guys. There's too many out there. Peter Columbus popping around. That's a good question, Crackles. What? I need to find that out as well. That's exactly what I was going to ask in this stream. I'm really pleased that you've put that in there just to remind me. I don't know what I'd let him sign because I probably wouldn't want him to sign a toy. I'd probably just want him to write something on a piece of paper that I can just frame because I don't think writing on a box, you know, I know I've seen a few signed Optimus Primes and it just doesn't look good for me. And I'd rather just, yeah, I think I'd rather just have something by itself on its own, if you know what I mean, rather than on a figure. I mean, obviously you'd think everybody'd say Optimus Prime. Although saying that, Tarn's brilliant, but what I would recommend Pro Twins is if you can wait. Obviously, he's in that next 4-pack coming out in a couple of months, and that's really cheap. I think that's 70 quid for Voyager Tarn, and then 3 other figures, isn't it? So that might be worth if you can hold out to that. Definitely, just frame him. That's it. Yeah, keep him hostage. Get him on the live stream here so you guys can all talk to him. Yeah, they did, and then they cancelled all the orders, Fung Boy. What about they cancelled all the order of it? Yeah, that's it. Everybody jump in and help him out. Harry Potter style picture. I'd bring, as I say, if he did, or if anybody of any relevance ever did pop up or come to my house, I would stick them straight here next to me, which would be good. Yeah, they put it all and they cancelled it all. Fung Boy. They cancelled. I've got the email cancelling it. That's pretty cheap for Tarn, to be fair. That's pretty cheap. Have him sign an 8-car model. That's a good idea. Well done, Warren. That's a good one. Yeah, so everybody, there was another group chat I was in, and somebody else had realised that they'd listed it for 50 quid. So loads of people pre-ordered it, and we all thought, hey, we've got this. And then it was Thursday. No, it was Friday today, so it was Wednesday. Wednesday, we all got an email from HMV saying they've cancelled our order. They've noticed that there was something wrong with it, and yeah, that was the problem. They put the price up wrong, completely wrong. So unfortunately, there won't be any super bargains. I think it's only 70 on In Demand though, which I hate saying this, but it's it must be Bargain Max. That must be the site where Thingy was, where Shattered Glass Magnus was. It must be that site. It's got to have been. In charge, right? I've not watched that one. J Decker did. Remember the V series, the final battle of Dino was hot. Loads of people talk about V. I'm going to be cheeky and actually ask you to hit the like button because there's more than double in the chat than what there is on the thingy. Might as well while we're here chatting away. I can't think. What was we talking about then? Bargain Max has Legacy TM2 Megatron. Really? Wow, that's nuts. We're quite lucky at the moment in the UK. UK guys are in the chat at the moment. You've got to admit that we are really lucky for for how I would say easy it is for us to get things at the moment, because it used to be awful for us. You know, there was, funnily enough, these which are right by me because I'm doing videos on all of these right now. These weren't released in the UK, so like from G1 all the way up to pretty much only a couple of years ago. Do you have your Sizen? I need to know if my issues are only. Which one's Sizen? I should know that. Is it the yellow one? Is it this one? Is that one? Yeah, is that one Sizen though? I would like to say Tom would be a TFM bulk, but it seems Bargain Max Motormaster. That's cheap. Fung Boy, yes. I think it is. I always get mixed up with these guys. I should know them, to be fair. I've got them boxed in 6 different ways. I thought that was Cezanne. Would you like to know then? Because I've had no issues with this guy. Luckily enough, he was at hand. A lot of my other figures I just can't get to at the moment. These are the figures these have been my biggest disappointments. You know, sometimes I get asked that, and I think, to be honest, this is the answer to them. I was expecting so much from them, and then to not. Mine has stiff shoulders to the point they don't move at all. Goes that way, all the way around. Sounds like it's yours, by the way, and by the sounds of it, unfortunately, pal. Is that what you're looking for? I don't know. I think that hopefully that's what you're looking for. People who are just tuning in now, like, what's he doing? Yeah, someone's asked me to do that. The shoulders are absolutely fine. So maybe, unfortunately, maybe it's your copy. But you never know. I mean, that's it. That's the other thing that makes me laugh. When I saw somebody put in a Facebook group that they'd returned a figure because there was like a teeny little scratch which you could only see under a microscope or something, and they weren't happy with it and they were sending it back. And I'm just, some of the things obviously they do get out. not quite. The actual shoulder swivel. How do you mean? Oh, the swivel. Right, okay. No, it's fine. It's fine. Twist, twist, twist. That one's going fine. And this one. That's fine as well. What's the matter? What? I'm on live. What? What's up? I'm sorry. No, no. Oh no, it's the if someone's figure's broken, that's all right. They want me to check if theirs is all right. My wife thought I was had injured myself with the shoulder, but no, it's this. I've been lucky with QC recently. That's quite funny because I was like, no, she thought I'd hurt my shoulder. Obviously, I haven't. No, it's not stiff at all, really. To be honest, it's more than fine. I mean, it's not super loose, but it's fine. Nothing worse than the legs being loose. Shorey, with the tough reviews coming out of rain, are you going to complete? Yeah, I'm going to complete it. I've got to complete it, haven't I? Which joint does he mean? I think I've done every single joint that there is on the shoulder, haven't I? I don't know what you mean. I've done the swivel at the bottom of the shoulder. I've done the up the back and the around. Which joint do you mean? There as well. I've also got that really stupid rare one that uses the swindle mold, but it was only free if you took a car out for a test drive. And I did a video on it, and I can't think of the name of it. And it's mega, mega rare because it was only available again if you took a test drive out on a car. I'm trying to help Windcharger out. What's he on about? Which joint? I can't see. He's going to tell me in a minute. I can't think what it's called. They're right next to the transformation. I don't know which bit he means. Oh, I've just knocked another prime off. I don't think I've had any issues anyway. I don't think. You mean sliding the things out? Does he mean sliding these bits out? I don't know. This can't be making great viewing while we're just trying to work out. You know what you're sliding? Oh, that's where you slide the chest out, isn't it? But if it's, I didn't detect any issues with this figure when I did the review on him, but I haven't really played with him. In answer to the question, someone said, "Am I going to complete them?" Yes, I'm going to complete them definitely. I'm going to combine them to see where they are. Yeah, they're both fine. So this will swivel up, it'll swivel back, it'll swivel over. All of them are fine inside there. there's nothing wrong with it. It goes up that way, it goes that way, it goes back this way. So not the swing. Every single hinge that I can see seems to be working absolutely fine. As I was just saying, I will build him up. Excuse me. And if I don't like the look of him, then I'll sell him. You haven't moved it yet. I don't know which bit he's on about. I've moved every single bit on the shoulder. I know anatomy. I know where shoulder joints are. You're so close. Which bit? This bit, silver bit. I don't know what he means. Lolkin. The head goes back. What would I be doing? Would I be lifting my arm up? Would I be taking it out to the side? Would I be bringing it over? What would I be doing? I'm trying to work out which bit it is because I've covered it, all of it, I think. Anybody, in fact, lifting it up. Seems okay. As in lifting it up. I don't know. In between the shoulder transformation joints and the shoulder. I don't know what it means. Just transform it. Tyler, I know, Tyler, I'm trying to think of the same here. I don't think there's anything else I can move around on here. I mean, I've took the head and the fist out of the back now. I'm moving everything around here. I've opened the chest up and down. I don't know what it is. I'm not trying. If anybody's jumping in who's watching now, I'm trying to work out. Someone's got a problem with their Cezanne. Yes, definitely, Darren. He looks good. That's a good question. I think that looks great. Can't wait to get it. What colour's the joint? Wind charge. What colour's the joint? Is it black? Is it cream? It's really tight. It took me forever to move. Is it the black hinges? Is it the cream hinges? Which one is it? See, this is the length. This is the efforts that I go to help you guys out. Where I'm standing here wasting hours. It's all black. Yeah, there's nothing wrong with the black parts. Nothing on any of it. Definitely not. All of the black on the bits that move, on the bits that come out. Does he mean this bit? No, because that's the transformation joint. There are toy joints that move the arm up. Yeah, look, and this bit's fine. It comes all the way up. I'm sorry, guys, the lighting in here is rubbish, but this is the last part I think I'm going to do in it, because I think that there's no issue on it at all. But it's not stiff, if that's what it is. He thinks it's, this hasn't been stiff since I've had it. I'm hoping that that's that. It rotates up. Yeah, look. And it still goes all the way around and round and round and round and round on that hinge, on that little black hinge at the back. This is, yeah, Tyler's nailed it. This is where I snap his arm off. Hopefully not. No, wrong direction. That way. I can't sell this now. It's going to have loose joints. I'll have to put in the description. I'll have to put in the description, loose joints. No, there's nothing wrong with this. Towards me. That's towards me. Back forwards, back forwards. I don't think there's anything wrong with the joint, especially if it's on the black hinges, because they're all moving around. You should take it into the shop that you brought and ask them. There's 2 joints for that movement. Yeah, both are moving. Both of them are moving. You can't see it. You won't be able to see it on this because it's too dark, but both of them are moving. Yeah, it clicks around the side. Well, it did. I'm paranoid I'm going to break it now. David's jumped in. I'm really pleased you've jumped in, Dave. Nice to have you on here as well, buddy. I think that's enough of the Cezanne. Exactly, that's enough. I'm putting him back. So in answer, unfortunately, to that is not to my knowledge. I think it's now my shoulder. I don't believe there's anything wrong with it. Still not moving it, but that's all right. Wind charge has been trying to move that bit that doesn't move. Maybe wind, I don't know. Is it not noticeable in no, I think his does move. What's this? It gave me my, oh, okay, perfect. So I was able to help. That's all that matters. Right, now his legs have come apart, but I can sort that out. And I'm going to stand him back up. Right, there we go. It's not noticeable. That's all right then. Oh, look at that. I need my haircut next week. Next week, because we're busy all weekend. Now, what I was saying about the reviews, that's what I was saying. Dorito Tattooed Starscream. Is that the Revenge of the Fallen one? Unfortunately, there are very bad versions, very good versions that you get. Maybe it might be that. I think Gabriel might have nailed it. Welcome to the Cezanne Joint stream. Yeah, exactly. That's what it is. What was we talking about? Yeah, the reviews. Hopefully, I'll get Sandstorm done. But what's the word I'm after? Because I've got to be setting up ready for the NEC. I don't know. Did I miss the giveaway? No, Shuri, I'm going to do it. What time are we on? How long have we been going? Oh, perfect timing. Do you know what, guys? I might as well do it now because you've just asked. So this is for all you people who've got the stars next to your name. This is just a little bonus thank you to the difference. Basically, yeah, this is my chance to give back to you guys. So this is all the current channel members. Let's see who wins this week, this month's deluxe. Oh, is it going? There you go. It's going. Win a new shoulder. Who's it going to be? I'll get Cezanne. Who's that? He's won it again. Fung Boy's won it again. That's crazy. And I know he's in the stream. There you go. He's won it again. That's insane. No way. Well done, buddy. with Wincharge, you can get a new shoulder. There you go. I promised my son a new toy. Well, there you go. You've won one on me. You've won one on me. Let me know what he wants, and I'll get it. Yes, congratulations, Fung Boy. Thank you. Let me chat to me afterwards, obviously, buddy. And then I'll get that sorted out to you. No problem whatsoever. And then I'll either send you the money or I'll get you something when I see it at TF Nation, whichever one you want to do. I'm probably the only one who discovered it. Or you may have found a joint that doesn't move wind charger. That might be the thing. That's what I might be thinking. Oh yeah, here you go. Someone, this is what I've been. This is the first page of the C's. Can you read them for the A to Z's? I don't know if you can read it. No, you can't read it. You mustn't. So that's ready for the C's to start on Monday, isn't it? Yep. Calcar, I think, is the first one, the European exclusive. So that's going to be good. I don't think people have seen that. Yes, congrats. Yes, you have. Boom, boom. Right, there we go. That's chat. It must be either a joint that's, as I say, that doesn't exist, or you think that there's one there. There's something going on anyway. Yeah, Fungboy Calcar is coming undone. Fungboy's back in. Asterian's on. People are missing Cezanne already. He's up there. My issue with that is, well, I think it's going to be quite small. I don't think it's going to be big enough. Waiting on Carnivac, Cliffjumper, Cosmos. Yeah, there's loads of them. It allows him to wield the light sword. The sword's great, and I'll have another look. But I know I put the sword in his hands in the review, so I'll have a look. I'll have a look which one it is, which particular one it is. What's this with both hands? So where he's like that, I think it is. I'll have a look. But when I get a few minutes after this, I'll have a look and see if I can work out exactly what it is. I don't know. I think I've finally managed to catch up with the chat, which is good. So yeah, Fungboy, as I say, we'll sort that out. Congrats to him. What's it say here? Allows you to use the butterfly joint with his arms forward. If you don't leak it out, could you do the next DM you the new Cybertron hotshot pick? What do you mean? That's it. If you don't leak it out, could you DM? I won't leak it. Why would I leak it? Of course, I want to know how you've got it, but I won't leak it. Yeah, of course. It allows you to do. What's that? The Cybertron hotshot. Which one's that? Didn't they? Oh, I've got that upstairs actually. I'm off, but enjoying NEC with everyone. We'll do. Okay, pal. Speak to you later on then, Tyler. Yeah, I should just let you see it. No random thing. Yeah, if you want. I'm trying to think. Because they did the Generations hotshot, didn't they? The car one. Oh, okay. Calcar is a European exclusive. It's not a track-on. Yes, he is. He's a track-on because the Decepticons were known as track-ons. Yeah, that's it. Fungboy's just jumped in. And it was a European exclusive. And there is... take care, buddy. Thanks for jumping in. The best thing I could say to you is... I fancy... Yeah, it's the one that's upgraded one. Are you getting Sunstreaker Studio Series? Yes, I am, definitely. What was I saying? It's best, rather than us explaining it, I think if you... would you like more, Russ? Do you series or legacy? What do you mean, do you series? Do you mean studio series or legacy? If you mean studio series or legacy, then it's got to be legacy. Yeah, it looks amazing. What was I saying? Yeah, basically watch. There's a full review of Calcar on the channel. It's easier for you to watch. It's got a brilliant light piping gimmick, which is fantastic, which is fun. Very basic figure. The accessory that comes with him is twice the size of the figure, and it attaches to the back. No, he is a car, obviously. Yeah, so when he's in alternate mode, it attaches to the back of him, and when he's in robot mode, it's a big stand. I would grab it, but it's over there, and I'd probably knock everything over. Which I don't really, obviously don't. In fact, if I turn the light on, no, he's standing up in the dark area. Yeah, there's a video on it, as I say now. Obviously, I'll put a link in. Which one do you want? I think I'm not crazy. Why is it not coming up on the screen? I can see all you guys chatting there, but it's not coming up on here. I managed to sneak snap a single robot I picked from the factory trip. Can't do car because I didn't know how to transform every time. Sorry, Russ. Um, I'm not crazy. It's real wind charger. Bring back someone's iBots, Mobots, and Dinobots. I don't know any of them. Should I know all them? How did you get to the factory stand, Fox? That's interesting. Um, I'd love to do all that. I hear they all come. That's better. That's better. Now I can catch up. They've all come through on this. The 5-pack Sunstreak. I don't know where it is. No, I don't know where it is. Sorry. Next time, Gabriel, as I say, if you leave when I'm going live, if you leave a comment for me to get a figure ready, I can. Because at the moment, I have no idea where that is. I think it's somewhere around there or on the floor down there. I don't know. And I don't want to run off. It's just bright orange. It's weird because it's like really orange, not really yellow. And I was the one that I think quite surprised with that. I expected it to be. I don't know. I think all of them in it. I think the 5-pack's brilliant. I do think it's one of the best things that they've brought out. I know a lot of people gave a lot of hate on it. Even for me, who's got them all, they're so vastly different that they're decent figures in their own right. I think obviously they can be put with the Studio Series 86 because they are cartoon accurate. I don't know where it is, Gabriel. I haven't got a chance to look for it. As I say, if you'd have put that in the comments before I started, I would have got it ready and I'd have had it behind me. But I don't know where it is, so I haven't got time to just look. Do I have the Doctor Wu? Yes, I do. I did a review on him. Have I still got him here? I think I moved it somewhere. Awesome. Oh no. He must be back in his box. Go to a trip. I got to do a trip, so I also Dead Ratchet after. Oh, fantastic. Yeah, it's really golden yellow, isn't it? Go to do a trip, also own Dead Ratchet. Oh, fantastic. See, do they? How do you get that? I mean, do they sell them at the store? I don't know how that would work. Hopefully, should get a re-release. Well, they are, aren't they? They've already said they're going to re-release Grimlock, and not to waste all your money on eBay because they are going to release Grimlock again. They definitely will do. The one I can provide any pics you. 5-finger discount, huh? One I can provide you any pics. That's fine. Yeah, the Dinobot's going to 5-finger. Yeah, it's underground auction basically if you need. Oh, okay. So it's naughty really. Obviously, that must be how the other ones get them. Did you see the third party, the Fallen with the flames on it? Yes, John. I've got him pre-ordered. He's from Iron Factory, and AliExpress is fine. Fungboy, there's no issues with AliExpress at all. Most of my Doctor Wu figures came from AliExpress. Yes, Skywarp, I'm looking forward to that as well. What have they called him? It is the Fallen though. It's Iron Factory's version of the Fallen, and I will be reviewing him as soon as they dispatch him as well, which is good. Again, I keep saying it. There's too much. There's too much Iron Factory. There's too much New Age. Even like the model kits, the YOLO Park ones I've had a bit of fun with. They're really good. They're really, really good. And Ben, who's a channel member, but he's not in the chat. You're right, Justin. He put, I was chatting with him today and he's like, he's not buying MP anymore now. He's just going to buy YOLO Park model kits because he doesn't transform them anyway. So once he gets them, he like transforms them into robot one day. Never enough New Age. There's more coming out, Pete. Haven't checked in for a while. You look fun. Thanks very much, buddy. I'm not. I look old and tired. eBay is expensive, but I still think it's one of the best places to find the figures because they just don't show up anymore now. Which figure you hate the most when transforming? Not fun to do. Mine was. If you could recommend one pretender, what would you choose? Thinking of getting one. Crossblades. Crossblades is brilliant Skywarp because it's a mega pretender, so everything transforms on it. In regard to that other question about, I pretty much most of the third party stuff that I get infuriates me. Um, from in demand for 95. That's a good price. That's a really good price for five figures. That I paid way more than that. That's way more. That's wind charges. Send me a picture on my Instagram. That's how you can do it, or send a picture and leave it as a comment. Or on the channel, you know, when you reply, you can. I'm sure you can reply with a photo, can't you? I'm sure you can. What was we talking about then? That from your Magic Square transfer. They just drive me nuts. The Magic Square figures, the X Trans bots, Mind Wipe original would be nice. Oh, I could do, yeah, of course. I could. I haven't thought about doing a Mind Wipe. That's a thing. Just wish my missing link would come. I wonder why that's taken so long, Warren. Where did you get it from? Because if you'd have got it from the shows, they've been coming out already. That's a thing. Who's put what? That's a thing. I think, yeah, I'm sure you can like leave a photo or something. I'm sure you can, especially in the community things, or maybe that's only for members. I'm not too sure. I have Bayverse Optimus tried to transform into truck. Some of the Bayverse are nuts. Hasbro Pulse. I don't know what that means. Hasbro Pulse. Huh. Um, Big Bad Toy Store. Oh, okay. They're pretty good, Big Bad Toy Store are. I've never had an issue with them, but I stopped using them because we can now get everything in the UK, so I don't really have to. Oh, something's just fell over. Yeah, I don't know what it is with some of the figures when it takes the enjoyment out of them. Like, you know, for instance, this one, it's not super intricate, but it's 20, 26 with it, 26, 29 steps or whatever, but it's fun to do. Um, then some of the new age ones, like new age power glides, a pain in the bum. €25 per figure to get one free for €5. Exactly, I think it's cheap, Gabriel. I really do. That's a stupid bargain. It was £110 when it first came out. How's it that cheap already? The Big Red Toy Store once got hit with the customs bad. Did you? I've never had it. I can't remember that. I mean, we got that. Literally, I can tell you exactly the last thing that I ordered from Big Bad Toy Store, and that was um, wave four of what is it? Wave four of Combiner Wars, the Bruticus wave. That was the last thing that I ordered from Big Bad Toy Store, and I was quite lucky then. I didn't get any customs fees at all, and I brought all of them twice because at the time I had them loose and opened. Um, yeah, talking of transformations, some of them drive. I mean, it's not Spiritus custom shot. No, they do that now, do they, Pete? Oh wow. No way! I didn't ever. They didn't. They never used to. They 100% never did used to, because otherwise I wouldn't have done it. I'd have just spoke to a friend in America and just got them to send me over, which is obviously good. That's what I tend to do now. I think that's the best thing. I mean, especially now you've got this. I don't know about use my real socials. Talk to In-Demand Toys. Why is it so cheap now? They drop everything really cheap. I got the Guardian for 70 quid from there. So they just drop everything really. They must. I think they must order so much in, sell so much, and then whatever's left, they just get rid of it. Um, they sell it off cheap. As I say, They reduced Wheeljack after 3 days, which was nuts. Everybody went mental for it. When did it come out? Thursday. Thursday it came out on the Thursday. By Sunday night, I mean, don't get me wrong. They'd only took like £4 off it, but they'd reduced it. Fans Toys Powerglide is so dumb to transform. I just sold it and get the old TX9 one. If they get too frustrating or too annoying, then I sometimes can't be bothered with them. And I do find that with X Transbots, and I like puzzles as well, which is annoying. It's cheaper than having the chug. Yeah, that's a good point, Pete. That's very true. Mandrake's still a good site. Yep, that's true. What are your feelings on the Iron Factory Locator? I really like them. I've done a video on that, to be fair, Lawrence. I've done a video on it. He's great. He's looking good. The contract with Hasbro, they must have big orders, right? What's he just say? Lawrence, did you use my code if you went and got it on Shozy? That's what I was going to ask. This next Superior, I want the head to be accurate. The Combiner Wars head did not represent Superior. I think the worst thing about the Superior was Alpha Bravo, because you couldn't get Slingshot. So I was really annoyed, but then obviously I managed to get Slingshot. afterwards. But like now he goes for stupid money. And what do they call him? He wasn't called Slingshot. He was called Quick Slinger, wasn't he? That's it. Yeah, they called him Quick Slinger, and he was only available in one particular shop in the US. Same as Thingy. What's his name? Wild Rider. I've got a couple of them as well, and they called him Breakneck because they couldn't have a Wild Rider, but obviously they just put Rook on the figure, and I don't know why they did that. That's so annoying. Really annoying. I tried getting on shows and some reason they kept kicking me off. That's the only reason I haven't used. I wonder why they did that. That's weird. I think what's weird, what's good for Show Z is the fact that it's for us in the UK. Then we don't get the charges, and they do manage to ship worldwide, and the shipping costs are really good. Off road as a replacement for it. Yeah, that's it. I thought. Oh yeah, that's it. Rook was the other one. Of course, it was Rook was Groove. Off road was thingy, but I managed to get the actual proper ones. I can't remember which it was. It was like, funny enough, like I put up the Kmart exclusive Bumblebee the other day. It was one particular shop in thingy. No, he doesn't, Fung Boy. He went there today, but he doesn't get all his stuff from there. I tell you where he gets it off the Japanese auction site, same as us. I've no idea, to be honest. And maybe Dead Ratchet. I've seen that. I put a video up already of Dead Ratchet. I'm just trying to think. You say I haven't got Instagram, have you? I mean, I've got Facebook. You can stick on my Facebook, but I'll work it out. I'll drop you a message in a second at the end of all this, or maybe on your eBay. Rook was a protector, but that's it. But I got Rook as well. I managed to get the proper full size Rook. Not Rook, Plumbing Groove, full size Groove. I'm just looking at my, as I say, my Combiner Wars 1Z now, and they've got all the proper limbs on. I wasn't happy with the others, so I found a thingy. I went X-Trans, but great shot. That looks good. Yeah, you get to. I speak to Chuck Lou all the time, all the time. That's who I got my second Grand Max from. He's got contacts in Japan. He used to live over there. He's got loads of things. No, not interested in them skates thingies at all. Looking forward. Brilliant, mate. Yeah, looking forward to seeing you there as well. As I'm at the NEC as well on Sunday. I don't know if you can make it there. Chuck wouldn't go to a shop because Mandarake prices are more than his. Good stuff, Lawrence. Thanks very much. Yeah, so he advertises them like they advertise him, to be fair. But yeah, Superior, and can't wait to see what they do with that. Any sneak peeks for what you will be selling Sunday? Where do you sell yours when selling? I sell mine first and foremost to channel members because we have our own private Discord. So what I do is I give everybody a heads up on Discord. They get first dibs. And then, funnily enough, I'm going to be selling a few this weekend, as I say, at the NEC. But the majority of them go to people on Discord. Like Tyler's just logged off. He's had loads of these, me. He did them. Yeah, that's it. He was just in there today, and as I say, his comments was like, I speak to his missus a lot as well. Where do you gotta go, guys? I've said, brilliant. Great to have you on, Warren. I won't be going much longer, mate. I'm getting shattered, to be fair, and I've got a really busy weekend, so I won't be on much longer. I've got the Skybound, but I've still not read any. I'm really, really gutted that I've not read any because everybody says how good they are, which I want to read. The new Cosmos is 102, right? For release. Yeah, that's it. They're the ones that come in out. But yeah, it's because it's really, when I first started the channel, I was just inundated with people who wanted to buy stuff, and I wasn't really selling anything at the time. I was selling nothing at all. But then obviously, they just ended up buying too many. Did they just raid a KO warehouse somewhere? Who's that? It's Cosmos from what I need still. I thought that they were going to be doing Pathfinder painting in blue. That's what I've heard that they're going to be doing with Cosmos soon. But yeah, they did say they're going to do a package refresh, but that's not until next year. That's not until January next year. I've forgotten the person's name in the chat who's just talked about it. That's not due out until the January wave, whatever it is, according to all of the leaks. Yeah, looking forward to getting it. G2 Comics and doing it. Yep, that's where they're coming. Can't wait to see how this Superior looks. I hope they get the first two members. We'll show it out now this summer on September. I'm heading off. Hope to catch you on. Brilliant, Shori. I will see you very soon. These are 2-packs. Yes, they are. There you go. 2-pack with Green Warpath and Treads. It seems such a shame to go, but as anybody can see my eyes, I'm actually getting really tired right now. So what are we on? 80 minutes. I'll do another 10. We'll go up to 90 minutes. We'll get enough chats in because, as I say, I've got to get normal work tomorrow. I've got to be at the NEC for some silly o'clock in the morning on Sunday. Really early in the homework. Already did them for them. Yeah, I'm looking forward to seeing Shorey there. He's really nervous about bumping into us, but he's got no reason to. Well, you know what we're like, Pete. There's loads of us. It's good. Yeah, there's no pictures of Brawl yet, is there? There's obviously the pictures of Dead Ratchet, but there's no pictures of Dead Brawl, which is interesting. So I just can't believe they're even making them sort of figures. It's mad. If BMAC doesn't start to show that, what's this? If BMAC doesn't start to catch you Sunday, hopefully you know. Don't know, wait for leaks. I think they will do, won't they? As bad as it sounds, I think they will do, because who are they teaming up with though? Because Wheeljack you do see on the floor, don't you? Broad's supposed to be at least July. That's who they'll do. They'll do Wheeljack and Windcharger. As and when we get a Windcharger, Wheeljack will just be repackaged in the Studio Series 86 box because the new one's brilliant. And then yeah, Windcharger. That's the one they're missing. And I don't know why. And I don't know why they will, but they'll sell. That felt targeted. What's that? What have I missed? What have I missed? What have I missed? Somebody mentioned you or something. Take it easy, Darren. Because your name's Windcharger, I'm being an idiot. Of course I am. Unfortunately, I have to run. Thanks for jumping in, Ken. I appreciate that. No, he wasn't. It's because his name's Windcharger. He got me with something like that not so long ago. But no, he didn't. He obviously didn't mean offence, and he didn't mean offence back. He just got us both. I was like, oh, what somebody said. But no, he was just playing, same as us. I wonder when the handsome face Sandstorm will come out. I don't know. I haven't got an issue with that one. I think this one looks good. Where is it? Oh, I've just knocked something else over. I don't mind that face. I don't mind the standard face at all. What are they saying this one is then? They're saying this is cartoon instead of toy. I'm not sure. Not sure. I'll have to find out. See you, Ken. Can't see them doing Octane and Sandstorm as a pack though. No. Thanks for jumping in, Lawrence. As I say, you're not going to miss much, mate. I'm only going to go for another 5 or so minutes, which is good. I don't know. I mean, let's be honest. The other thing that we've just found, I think at the moment, they're just throwing everything at us. I think they will literally just use the same mold. I mean, like, it's nuts that they've used that, Ultra Magnus from Siege mold 7 times in 4 years. Fight or flee pack, Sandstorm and attack. Yeah, they could do. That's one they could do. What was it again? Can't think. Blaster molds. Blasters had 4 uses in 3 years. Sideswipe molds had 11, 12, something like that in 6 years. They are literally just... Skids is the new one. Obviously, Skids is going to be Cannonball, isn't it? So I think that's 6 or 7 uses of the Skids mold in 3 years. I think at the moment, as I say, they're just literally going on. Oh yeah, you're right. That Megas was loads, and of course, if you include Takara as well, the fact that they've used Megas again for the what's it called? Hey Kev, what's it called? Nemesis at the Bridge set. That's it. That's another one. So, and I mean, there's a couple I didn't even get. Has a pin in the back, and you can leave without the car parts. Yeah, yeah, you can take it off. What was I just saying then? I can't think. Oh. I was just looking at maybe was it Megatrons? Yeah, there's a few that I still haven't got. I think I've got 9 or 10, and there's like the cell shaded version. There's a few others that I haven't got either as well. Package Tripticon and Octane, that would be interesting. Really would, wouldn't it? The ones that set have a huge Soundwave QC lottery problem. That one set have a huge. Why? What's wrong with this? I don't know. What's wrong with it? It's coming from Japan, so you won't have seen that one. It's not the normals. I've seen brilliant images of it. Mine will be here soon, so we'll be able to see I've got that mainly for the Shockwave. I think the Shockwave looks brilliant in that colour. And I was lucky enough to get the Netflix ones. How many days? I've no idea. I've no idea, Eastman. I think it's probably going to be 2 years. um, because there's too many and there's too many versions, and I've already, as I say, I already made a list that I wouldn't do. I'm not doing Mexican releases, I'm not doing Seijay releases, I'm just doing the main ones that were released by Hasbro and Takara. And for instance, when I did Bombburst, I could have done two. I could have done Blood, which was obviously his name in Japan, but I didn't. I just wrote that down underneath. Who have I forgot? Wind Charger. I'd love to know if I forgot. The hip hopper tab getting in the way, posing. Because have you got the replacement pieces for the New Age arc yet? Yes, I actually have. Yeah, mine came this week as well, so I'm going to get it built up, and then I'm going to sell it because I don't know where I'm going to put it, so I'm going to build it up. Tell me, you'll read one. Terracon Butt. That's a T though, isn't it? You mean blot? You're right. I've missed out blot. How have I missed out blot? I can't believe that. I have missed out blot. I have. You're right. But did I not do blot? I don't even know now. I need to check. I think I've missed out blot. It's his Japanese name. It probably could be, to be fair. I don't know, Fungboy, but did I miss out blot? I think he's right. I think I've missed out blot. I've got loads of versions of him. I've got a gig version, a carded version, a Japanese version, a box thingy version. I'm hoping I didn't miss out blot. But I didn't know. That's what I mean. I'm not doing all the Japanese names because otherwise, please say that I did. Because otherwise, I would be like when it comes to doing where is it? Like he's just going to be called Getaway. He's not going to be called Lightfoot. I'm just going to put it up as Getaway, but you can clearly see there his name's Lightfoot, and I'm just going to put in the description. In Japan, he was known as Lightfoot, whereas the one that's different, which is Ranger, which I haven't got. But the first thing when Boy George arrives, what was I saying? Whereas like Ranger's different. Ranger's the redeco of Joyride, so he's a completely different looking figure. So I'll put him separately and I'll do Joyride. But if it's the same like this, and like this, they're exactly the same figures, but they've just got different names. So that's obviously Slapdash, but he's called Road King in Japan. So I won't put one up for Road King as well. I'll just put one up for Thingy. Because, well, I think that's right, isn't it? I mean, like I said, otherwise every character is going to go up maybe 4, 5, 6 times. So that's the main reason behind that. But look how beautiful their boxes are. The boxes were so much better than ours. But Double Cloud is going to go up because this Double Cloud is different to Double Dealer. And this is one of the best boxes ever made. This is one of the best boxes ever made. You got the fold up there. I don't know if Dave Picard's in here. If Dave Picard is in the chat, that would be amazing. You are not doing the Seacons in there. No, the Seacons are just going to be, so it's not going to be King Poseidon. It's going to be Piranacon, which is weird because obviously Piranacon didn't have Overbite. There was no Nautilator they missed out. I mean, unless you guys want me to, but as I say, it'll take 4 years to do it. I'll do whatever you guys want because all I've got to do is just film it twice. And it doesn't bother me. Them ones are the easiest videos for me to do. I see him in comments often. It must be first in the seas. But no one will know who you are, buddy. No one will know who you are if I put you in the seas. No one will know who it is. They'll be like, who's this? Me and you will know, but they won't. Optimus won't be Convoy. Optimus will be Optimus, but there will be a Jinrai, a Super Jinrai, and a God Jinrai. And a Star Convoy. But there won't be Convoy. Otherwise, as I've just said, it just goes nuts. And I think I made that conscious decision when I hit. It was blood. Uh, yeah, it's Charger in it. What was I going to say? When I no, that's apple and blackcurrant. um, what was I saying then? Yeah, Bombast, the Pretender in Japan, he was called Blood. But I just decided just to keep him as Bombast for obvious reasons. But I wanted to put the two, yeah, Lambo. There's loads in it. There's loads of different names. Alert is Red Alert. He would have been first, see, because his name's just Alert. But obviously, we know him as Red Alert. There's a few, I think obviously if you just remember the masterpiece names, that's the names of that's their real Japanese names. Camaro, yeah, exactly. That's no, because it's a thingy. It's a no worries, Stan Fox. Thanks for jumping in. I will catch up with you soon. As I say, I'm just sticking to the main two companies because if I end up doing Estrella, but that's not to say, yeah, but he wasn't in G1, was he, buddy? What I will do is, um, I've seen the Space Bridge. I know what he's got. I've seen he's got some good stuff. Stay tuned for what he's got. Takara should never have been allowed to name these figures. Um, yes, he was. So what I'm going to do in charge is I'll do separate things. I will do like an Estrella playlist, and yeah, there you go. That's it. This isn't a US haul, buddy. The space bit. I speak to Paul all the time as well. He's nailed it. He's got a complete. He's got loads of stuff. He went. That's why the shop was shut the other day. He did a, he had to put up. Sorry for short notice, but he's gonna shut. That's some great names there that he's got to shut. Because he had to go pick something up. And yeah, he's got some good stuff, real good stuff. But this wasn't the stuff from America. It was from the UK, but he did get a good lot of stuff from the UK. Right, I've gone over an hour and a half now. So what I'm going to do, I am going to do more of these. I do enjoy these. Oh, Simon, you are a bit late. You've just caught us. I was literally just saying I'm going, but I'll stay for a couple of minutes and have a chat because you're going to be at the NEC as well. Yeah, what I was saying is I am going to be doing more of these. It's a great opportunity. I love the fact that it was really nice to see. I don't know why, I just got really busy. Not in this particular video. Next time I will do, because at the moment because I'm getting ready for the NEC, it's just a tip. I can briefly show you there, and it turns everything off. I'm going to cry. I can show you that, but I can't go there because of what's on the floor in front of me. So there's like a little bit here and a little bit up there. But what I'll do next time, and as I say, you need to need to leave me notes in the comments of things you want to see specifically so I can make sure that I can get there. Anyway, what I was saying is I'm going to start doing these more often. I might do one in a day now and again. I'm looking forward to the next fan streams. There's loads going on at the moment anyway. There's all these figures I've got to catch up on. There's a TF UK cons in May. I'm going to be there. There's just loads going on at the moment, guys. And again, just want to really say thank you for all the and appreciate everything that you do. You know, just jumping in on this. It's really fun, and that's what I was saying before Simon jumped in. That I was busy, you know. When I came to get ready and looked at the iPad, and there's like 15 conversations going between you all, which I think is brilliant. And I love the fact that I read as well that a lot of people come here for that, to chat, for you guys to chat in amongst yourself, and that's what makes it all the more worthwhile doing, because you're all getting to know each other now, which is nice. You can even how can you message me? I don't understand. If I think you can still direct message me on Instagram, even if you don't have an Instagram. I'll leave you a name in I'll leave it in a comment in a minute for you, buddy. I'll leave you my name there for it. Once I finish this, once I go live, I'll put it in the comments. Are you going to do Wipeout? What's Wipeout? Is that a figure? If it's a G1 figure, I'm going to do it. If Wipeout is a G1 figure, I cannot remember off the top of my head. It must be. Which one's Wipeout? Why have I heard of Wipeout? No, because people ask me, people say things like, oh, you're going to do so and so. Yes. And they, like someone says, have you got this? And I'm like, is it G1? And like, I try not to be sarcastic and I try not to be rude, but it says pretty much everywhere Yeah, that's what I know Wipeout as. Maybe that's what he's thinking. Um, he was Triptychon's partner. If he has a figure, I'm more interested in the power core combiners. Yeah, they're all in a room with the loft. They're not even here at all. I'm gonna have to Google that because you've got me intrigued. Wind charge, you've had us both twice now. You're too funny on this. I was gonna say if you had a toy, then I would be doing it. Right, guys. As I say, sorry to be signing off. It is late in the UK now. But as I say, we'll do these more often. On the next fan stream, I'm gonna go live again. I'll make sure I book that out. Of course, anybody who's left in the chat who's going to be at the NEC on Sunday, please come up and say hello. Fungboy, I will message you on Thingy because you won the thing, and we can sort out getting you another figure again, which is great, obviously for your son. So congratulations on winning the monthly draw. Yes, you'll say hello, Pete. And now I've got your details because you've just sent me the rest. Where you keep it's just in the loft, Gabriel. It's up there. It's nothing special. It's it's in there, buddy. There you go. So that's about it. Right, there you go. Also, fun fact: the dead ratchet in the shelf picked from your video was easier. Oh, okay. See you Sunday then. Right. Okay, guys. That's it. Definitely. Kev, nice to have you on the stream. Nice for everybody to jump in. I really appreciate it. Everybody take care. If you're in the UK, get yourselves to bed. Have a good night's sleep. Everywhere else in the rest of the world, enjoy your day, enjoy your afternoon, enjoy your morning, enjoy whatever that you're doing. Pete, see you on Sunday. Thanks for jumping in, guys. Really appreciate it. I'll see you all soon. Bump. Oh, there's Darren. He's just jumped on. Missed him.